Yo. We've been gone, man. We've been gone. Welcome to another Keepin Score episode, man. We're doing some shop talk today. We just gonna keep it light, keep it flowing, and just y'all gonna get to see how me and Jack normally just. This is what we do every day, every other day. To be honest, just be on the phone, just rapping. But since we just hopped into it, man, that's what I wanted y'all to see on some raw stuff. We were just talking about bro. We started this.
Prime.
We were just talking about Prime, man, and how. Yeah, we were talking about Brad Stevens, right? And how Brad Stevens, he came from Butler, and he has a successful team. He actually played with my favorite team, Duke, in a national championship game, which I ain't gonna lie, that game was a lot closer than it actually threw me off to this day. I don't know how they almost beat us, which is crazy. Yeah, he was coaching his butt off versus us. He had another team. They got to a Final Four, and then all of a sudden he gets to the NBA and he gets given this championship roster with like Kyrie Irving and Brad and Gordon Hayward. He had a young Jaylen Brown. I think Tatum came the next year after that. Al Horford, just a crazy roster. By the way, flopped it. If y'all don't know, flopped it. Did not work. Terrible. Don't know how, but it was a bad roster. So then Danny Ainge is like, you know what? I know the coaching thing didn't work out, but come be my GM. Come, come work for me, to help me put together a roster, even though you couldn't coach the one I gave you. So we were just laughing because we were just like, you ever talk about nepotism and DEI and those type of words? That was definitely one of those situations where he failed up. How often do you get to fail up in life? Most people you fail and you never get hurt again. He fails and gets a promotion. So it's just kind of like.
I mean, we've seen coaches succeed and get fired. Budenholzer, Mark Jackson.
You feel me?
Mark Jackson was his job. Mark Jackson was perfect.
True. Like Mark Jackson. How does he go from coaching a generational offense to not getting a job?
Budenholzer gets fired after winning the championship. Malone gets fired 2 years off. Malone fired is crazy at all. But
the fact that he don't got a job right now is even crazier, though. Like, there's some guys that I'm like, you said what?
You think that's more so about because the way I see Mike Malone, I feel like it's more so on his side kind of thing, like opportunity. Because personally, if I just coach a team like Denver and win championship,
yeah, that's a good point.
Chicago.
I mean, he could have went to New York before they got Mike Brown. I'm sure they talked to him about it. I'm sure they did. And then maybe he passed up on it because personalities.
Yeah, personality. That doesn't seem like.
Because you do. It is something you got to consider when you're coaching these pros. Is like, do I match with certain guys? Like, you feel me? I think he was perfect in Denver. I could see him maybe in a.
I like Milwaukee high key.
Milwaukee, yeah.
I was calling for that one.
Say Detroit, but they got a coach for a good long time. Somewhere like that where they got a lot of young. I'm not gonna lie, Houston. I'm not gonna lie. Ami Udoka got tightened up.
Yeah, I mean,
this team is too good to be losing the games they be losing. I ain't gonna lie.
And it is very they do play like a. His emphasis is more on the defensive end. They look sloppy on.
Oh yeah.
They look sloppy on.
They definitely do. Yeah, I know Ime, bro. He's one of those guys where I liked him in Boston because he's a player's coach. He played in the league. Like, he was able to get Tatum and JB to hey, let's work together. Y'all two together is like the future. He really got them on the same page. Got the team to buy into that. As them two is the catalyst for them. And then he let that lustful mind, really take advantage of him, and that's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? So he got blessed up. He got another job, got another opportunity, second chance. Got to Houston, and now he got a roster that, and from what I see, it could be a finals roster for sure. I think, probably not this year because of the Fred VanVleet. This is kind of a down year for them, I think, just because the Fred was a big piece. They needed Fred.
They
They
need
need Fred.
Fred.
I didn't think they did until I
Fred.
saw like,
I didn't
they
think
don't
so
got no
either.
point
I'm
G.
like,
They ain't got no PG though, for real. Like a PG.
I keep trying to tell people that
Yeah.
you always hear me say that the original PG is much as the
I
NBA
thought.
try.
I thought.
You can try to bring in all these imitation crabs. You can do all the Ben Simmons. You could do all these 6'8" long guards. And Men Thompson. These are great players, but they're not point guards. You know what I'm saying? Like
I
as a
thought they
point
would
guard,
with Thompson. I thought Thompson could, like develop into
that's
that.
what and that's what I say. I like the Thompson kid, but in the NBA and basketball in general, you got to play to your strong suits. We can't be learning. We can't be learning how to play point guard. He never played point guard a day in his life. He grew up
True.
playing on the wing, dunking on everybody, playing defense against steals, and now they're trying to switch up in between. Oh, we're gonna let Thompson first half of the season and let Thompson be the point guard, and it works to a degree, but it's not as effective as it is on when you see Peyton Pritchard play or when you see Jamal Murray do their thing. Like real
Yeah.
traditional point guard is never going to die. You could try to go through Sengun like the Nuggets do with Jokic, but it's not the same. It's not the same pack. It's not the same pack.
I think the thing with when Thompson's in the lineup at point guard is I think up and down wise, they're elite.
Yeah,
When they're up and down,
that's just the game. That's just the game of basketball. Once you go positionless, like there's a certain point of the game where, all right, my point guard is not needed right now. What I need is to fly up and down the court. And if I got somebody on the wing that I trust that can control the ball in their situation, it would be, man, I'm gonna send the Flyers out there. Sometimes the 6'3" guy got to take a seat, but when he's in the game, that effect will never die. People look at T.J. McConnell like he crazy. Plays the game off 2 feet. Look at Cam Spencer in Memphis. Nobody's really paying attention.
Yeah, he's hooping. Yeah,
he's developing. So
he definitely could be. He could help the Rockets right now. No bullshit. Feel me? Like Reed Shepherd. That's what I mean with Reed Shepherd. Is like they gotta let him rock, bro. Like just let it rock.
Yeah,
I know. I'm not saying he's a long term option. I'm not saying he's probably a better six man. He gives me more like Peyton Pritchard vibes off the bench. Yeah. But I think right now because you don't got Fred VanVleet, he's your best point guard option. I think he's a better two. I thought that at Kentucky he was a better two.
That's what Joe hit me and said the other night. I say that was 2 nights ago when they played when they had that little comeback. Joe hit me and was like, "Yeah, Reed Shepherd. I don't know why they keep trying to play through a man. They should be playing through Reed.
Not facts.
At least, I mean, obviously play through KD, but you gotta have a point guard that's."
Yeah, it's time to face the facts with Ben Thompson. He might not be he might not reach that offensive level that we're waiting on. I think there's certain things you gotta have in place already.
I think they're doing it wrong. He's a wing player. What he's supposed to be doing is working off the wing, working on his catch and shoot, and doing what he does best, flying to the rim. The Jaden McDaniels role. He should be in the Jaden McDaniels role. Mm-hmm. They got him on the point guard role and just taken away from. This is like I mean, of course he's gonna learn from this, being able to play point guard, but it's probably not what he's gonna do going forward, especially when VanVleet comes back or any team that he's on going forward in his career. They're gonna use him those strengths, but. The situation they're in, so to your point, Ime Udoka, you're gonna have to tighten up over there, my boy.
Yeah, because that's a team that you're on a time crunch because your star player is 37 years old, 36 years old, so you already don't got that much time in a window to win. 2,
I believe he's 38, going on 39.
Nah, I think he's 35, going 36, going on 37. He's a little younger than. He's a little younger than Brian.
No. He was talking about in future tense. That's why. He was talking to somebody about Olympics, like why he might not get picked up. And he was like, "We're not gonna pick up nobody that's 38, 39 years old." I'm like, "Is that old?" But yeah, he's probably like 30. He's like 36.
I mean, he might get that last spot, but is he gonna get ticked? Probably not.
But that's what he was saying though. That was his point.
Yeah, he could take the ride, come out to LA and be be a big name for the team and do all the publicity stuff and be the old head. But you gotta move over, bro. We got too many young boys that try to get minutes. Cade and all them, Curry.
I
I
ain't gonna
heard
lie.
Curry said he hasn't said he's not playing yet.
I ain't gonna lie. If Katie's still doing the thing, we could use that bucket. I ain't gonna.
I don't know if he's still gonna have that in him. I'm not gonna lie.
What's that? What's that? 2 years from now or 4 years?
Yeah, it's like 4 years, 2028, I think.
Nah, he probably still
Yeah,
gonna have that.
he's not gonna have that, bro. He gotta sit that
Nah,
down, bro.
honestly, nah.
Bro.
Honestly,
Let the
probably
young
not
bulls
gonna
run,
work.
bro. You good?
Yeah,
Like,
go ahead and let Ant do it. Go ahead and let Ant.
yeah, let Aunt K take care of it, bro. Bring it back home. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah,
Ant is a jock.
even
Ant is a jock. It's a jock.
yeah, the way he was talking to Chris Finch the other night kind of bothered me.
Yeah. He does not pass.
Cause you can't act like that's a good shot, bro.
That's terrible. Bro, I've been watching. I watched their last 3 games.
Yeah, you've been tapped into the Timberwolves. Every day you text me about something like the
Because
Timberwolves are bad to watch.
usually they're the last team on for the night. It's
Oh,
either
yeah.
between them or the Clippers or the Suns. Like one of those like West Coast teams are usually playing. I'm always watching the last game or last couple games that night. But I've been catching them lately. It's
bad.
it's not bad. I mean, Ant is just hard to like. I love Ant. Like he's my favorite young boy, if not Cade. Like that's the future. We counting on them, you know.
Nah, facts.
I just, but I also see what he sees. You know what I mean? Like I see what he sees as a scorer in the position that he's in. Like he's one of the ones that have that gene that they talked about with the Kobe thing, like the MJ Kobe mentality. Like forget all that. I'm going to get me one. Miss or make, I'm going to get me one. Like I see that, but like sometimes I just feel like he's just choking, like he doesn't see nobody. But at the same time, it's kind of the same thing it was with Kobe. Like Kobe wasn't passing that thing.
Yeah,
Kobe
I mean,
was not passing that thing.
I think to me, right, and we've talked about this plenty. I know all the homies know I've said this. He regressed, bro. I think offensively, in my opinion, and I say that,
right?
Yeah, I thought he was better last year.
Like he's reverted to a bunch of 3-point shooting,
and I feel like there was a fine balance in that he could find in his game, where he could like, you want to come and take a couple because you feeling it, that's fine. Like, but get back to that midi, bro. Look at Shea, bro. Shea midi is a midi god, and he's averaging damn near 30 something a game, bro.
I was watching
all midis.
I was watching last night. That was a cool 38.
And then I watched how like. You said something, bro, and I want to say this again to shout you out. A lot of people were hopping on that he's a foul baiter, but when you was like, you not watching the games if you think that, I was like, and last night when I was actually watching Shea, and I was watching how, no, he's actually just taking advantage of you being lazy on defense. You putting your arms in front of me, and I go up and you shoot it. That's a foul. Like, I was like, you're low key.
I wanted to reiterate that point that I'm tired of that fucking Shea's a foul baiter because we watched all this Paul Pierce, Dwayne Wade, Reggie Miller, and everybody when Paul Pierce was doing it. Oh, he's so smart. He's pump faking and making the defender bump into him. But when a defender is, just like we saw last night, I don't remember who it was that was guarding him, had his hand in the cookie jar. You're gonna guard a 6'8" elite scorer with your arm in his shooting motion and think you're not gonna draw a 3? Like you're being lazy. You can't use your arms. You got to use your feet on defense. If I'm Shea, I'm taking advantage of that.
Yeah, every time.
Bucket. Not only that, my team is down by 11 points. We could use these 2 free throws, and make it a 9-point, 8-point game. Well, that's just people who don't watch basketball.
Yeah, fact. Again, like you said, you named the GOATs of that shit. Kobe's the same way. Kobe used to draw fouls towards the end of his prime. Like, it's really just using over aggression, it's using laziness against your defender. Like, if you're not gonna guard me, like, you feel me?
When you guarding me, I gotta get.
Like, if I know a guy is playing aggressive on me, let's say I know he, when I drive to this basket, he's coming crazy. Let's say I pump and I wait. It's kind of how we used to hoop growing up. And how you knew you was on a fast break and you could hear the dude behind you running hard as hell. So you would just stop and wait for him to hit you because you knew he was coming uncontrolled. Like, it's the same thing. We've all done it if you hoop. Like it's just being smart. Like there's nothing wrong with that. He's playing the game the way it's supposed to be played. Like you take advantage of your defender. You take advantage of the defense. Like he knows what to do with certain defenders. He's not just doing this shit like just willy nilly. He's watching film. He's knowing who's guarding him. He knows how he's being guarded. Like he said it. He talks about it a lot. He's like I do these things because I know that the motherfuckers take breaks on defense. Motherfuckers want to put their hands on me, so I'm gonna use that to my advantage. Like,
bro,
I mean,
you know how frustrating it was watching those series against Dirk with Bron.
Oh man,
and Dirk is, bro, he was at the line 12 times a game, and that was when Dirk was on his little, what was that streak he had? 88, 89 consecutive free throws made. That was during that streak where in playoffs he was shooting 90+% from the line. Like, and nobody, I wasn't calling him a foul baiter. I never heard nobody else call him a foul baiter. That's smart. Everybody, oh, that's smart. Now it's foul bait. Why? What's the difference?
It's and it's a difference, bro. It's a good question. It's a difference because whenever people don't want to see a certain person in a certain position, you're gonna look for anything and anything to take away from like the fact that the matter is Shay's the best player in the NBA because of the fact that he's unguardable. Because people don't want to use their feet to guard. That's a personal problem. That's not his fault.
To your point, what I don't like about that is if we're gonna call anybody a foul baiter, let's talk about Jokic. Let's talk about your back-to-back MVP. I watched him play I watch him play often. We all talk about foul baiter, Joel Embiid, somebody who like.
It's bad with Joel too. Yeah. Stay on the ground.
They are terrible with just flopping. I watched Joker last night. The shot clock was rolling down. He throws up a terrible hook and just flails his body like.
Luka. Luka's probably the worst one in the league with that shit. He's the worst one. Like it's so bad. Some of them are like the rest be looking at him like, bro, you don't really think I'm finna call that. Like he'll just do he'll shoot up a bad shot at hey what the you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, bro, it was a bad shot, bro. Nobody's giving you that foul call, bro.
Yeah, I'm not.
You feel me? Like so I think Shea.
We gotta stop this propaganda.
Yeah, the Shea slander's gotta stop, bro. He's just elite, bro. He's no different than any of the guys we grew up watching, bro. I hate to break it to y'all. Like the game that's what makes the game beautiful is it evolves and the players stay the same. They just look different. The style looks different. It's modernized. Like we're not watching Shea is like watching Kobe, Wade, all them. Like he's just the next version of it. He's an elite scorer that knows how to take advantage of defense because 9 times out of 10 when you hoop, people be taking breaks, bro. And Shea takes advantage of that. That's all it is. You don't want to get no foul call, move your feet, put your hands up. You feel me? So
pretty much.
I mean, something else I do want to talk about because I know we've talked about it and we on that league shit is Kon. I think Kon Knueppel rookie of the year. Bro.
Yeah, I was on my Cooper Flagg wave before, but
I think Kon's. I don't want to say Kon's ran away with it, but
he's definitely done everything that the rookie of the year would have to do in order to.
I mean,
it's unprecedented.
He's looking like a top 5 shooter all time. Early, like. He's obliterated the rookie 3-point record by a mile. It won't even be close by the time he's done this year. He stayed healthy. His game is something that's going to last for a long time just because, again, he doesn't jump. He's very low to the ground.
I was going to mention him in a little 2 foot, 2 feet segment.
Like and the thing about his game is it's so much more than from 3-point years though. It's so much more than scoring. It's being able to facilitate, being able to play with your role within a role. He can rebound well. He can defend at a decent level where he's not a liability. He can move his feet well.
Not a liability on defense.
And that's normally the problem with a lot of elite shooters. They can't fucking guard. You know what I'm
And I was
saying?
gonna say that they can't move their feet on defense, and they have no in between game, which he has. He can play off the pick and roll, which is crazy.
Not facts. Like he's like the Duncan Robinson and stuff. He's like the evolution of that. Again, like I said, the game grows, and eventually the guys that we were just calling shooters, the Kyle Korvers, the Duncan Robinsons, the next modification of that is a Kon Knueppel, where like they
Yeah,
could put the ball on the floor and score from all three levels and still facilitate. You know what I'm saying? But shoot the shit out the ball at the same time. Like
have you seen his brothers in high school and his cousin? There's
there's
what
more.
is it, two, three brothers,
There's
and there's
three.
a
There's two
cousin.
and a cousin. Yeah,
They're
he got one. The youngest, I
crazy.
think the youngest one is like, no, the youngest one is not. The next one, he's a sophomore, freshman, and he's six
Okay.
nine. He's taller than
Yeah,
Con.
yeah, they're both
I
huge.
think
They're
the
both
baby is like
ridiculous.
6'5" right now, growing still. I'm
Yeah,
like, bruh,
yeah. They are ridiculous. Like
so much
the one that's
potential, bro.
coming next, and that's
He.
what's crazy. Like you can't. I'm not even sure which one I think is better. It's just the one that's 6'9" is he's
This is the
just as
fact that he's
fast.
six nine and like he's so raw. He's raw as hell. You
Yeah,
could tell too. He hasn't even figured out his body yet. He don't even realize he's tall. He still does small
yeah. He
people
literally he
shit.
still does small guys
So it's
stuff.
like once he figure out like,
That's so
oh, I
crazy.
don't have to bring the ball down. I can keep it up here and then just lay it up. And he's figuring it out every game. I saw him play Teague's team because they're in the same city, not same
Okay,
city but
yeah,
same
yeah, yeah,
state.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
I know.
and I mean he killed Teague's team. Like they killed him, and it was just because
I know.
they were
I
just
saw some of the clips from that. Him and
skilled, bro. He's skilled.
that's
That's the
ridiculous.
thing. Them Knipples are skilled. Like they know how to put the ball down, shoot all three levels, rebound. They play hard. That's the other thing too. They play
They
hard.
play hard. I mean, he went to Duke for a reason, man.
You feel me? Like he looks like I could definitely see his younger brother going to Duke. He play like a Duke kid. Like so, I mean,
Yeah,
or like
yeah,
Wisconsin. I can see him
yeah,
going to
yeah.
Wisconsin. Looks like a Wisconsin player
Wisconsin
too.
fit, yeah.
But they got the right mold, man. They dad, they parents, like they putting the right shit into their heads, like how to play the game the right way. And not to knock Coop because I think Coop me and Fish had a good analysis. I want to read this because we were texting about Cooper
Yeah, he hit
Flagg.
me about Cook too.
I forgot what Fish said, but it was a really good analysis. He was like. He said, I saw Dirk in his back down in post work phase with the leg up, but
Yeah, he said the
explosiveness to the
same
rim.
thing.
Oh, okay, he did send you that with D
Yeah,
Rose. He said
yeah,
he saw D Rose, a
yeah,
little bit of
yeah.
Bron, and I was just like, yeah, Jock Stockton, Jason Williams. Like, I definitely see he has all the
I told,
tools.
I told, I told him to chill out on the J roll, on the J roll. Stop
Okay,
it.
probably yeah, because he's not facilitating like that. You're right. I
He can
wouldn't even.
pass. He can pass. He can
He wouldn't
definitely
even be
pass.
Stockton for me. Stockton's still crazy
But
too.
but
Um,
nah, I think that's a little too high of a bar. But I
I
see
would
what you're
say
saying.
he's
I
an
see what
evolution of Larry Bird, in my opinion.
yeah, Larry
Like
Legend.
we always wonder what Larry Bird would look like at uber athletic, and I feel like Cooper is going because I can see Cooper being a 40% 3-point shooter, a 50-ish% from the field, and I could see him being an 85 plus free throw shooter. I can see him
Yeah,
being he could be a high level like all three of that scoring wise. Rebounding to me he should average a double
he's a
double.
good rebounder.
Yeah, he should
Yeah,
average a double
he
double
should
for his
average at
career.
least 8 rebounds for sure.
Um,
20
But
and 8.
for me, and now my question for Coop long term, right, is he a point guard? I will probably say no. I know that's what
He
Kid did that to
he can
challenge
he
him this
can
year, but
he can play it pretty. He can play it, but that's not. I think you want him to be like you want to have a point guard be able to set him up, and if it an emergency, he's point guard. You know what I'm saying?
kind of like Bron, like kind of like Bron is.
Like
Like Bron's
Bron,
not a point guard,
exactly.
but like he
Not a
could
point guard,
play
but
point if need be.
yeah,
Like
yeah. If like
yeah,
we can't, if we need to score or have the ball in a point guard's hand, and you have that in one player, it would be LeBron or Cooper Flag type player. You know, like same thing with like D Book. Like that's
yeah,
why it was good that he developed point guard skills because Phoenix needs him to be able to control. You know, if an emergency. Same thing for Ant. I think Ant could use some like, but he's gonna stay at the two. Ant's like dead driven on just scoring.
yeah. No, definitely. But yeah, rookie of the year for me
I think
is whoever wins it. I can't even be upset for real. I'm just excited. I'm just blessed to be able to watch them because they're both Duke guys. So I'm smiling as a fan, like, damn, we really had like two of the best rookies in a long time on our team. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it done, man. When it mattered in the final four. Unfortunately, I always think about that team for a while, but what could have been?
Charlotte's in what, ninth place right now? They're in like ninth or 10th place.
Let me take a look. See, we normally bring up the.
Because I think Kon wins not only because of fucking breaking records, but they're placed higher than they could have imagined.
Let me bring up. So right now, uh, Charlotte is in ninth place. They're tied for. They're tied with the Hawks, and they're close on the Heat. To be honest, they're like 2 games back. So what's crazy is they're not. I wouldn't even say they're far from getting into the top 6. I ain't gonna lie.
They've only lost 3 of their last 14 games, and they won today. So make that they've won 12 of their last 15.
Yeah, they're on a 4-game winning streak right now. 9-4, like you said, in the last. They're 9-4 in the division, and they're on a 4-game winning streak. I mean, yeah, like they're a team that you don't want to see. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, especially in the play-in, you do not want to play them. I'm gonna be honest.
They have lost. They haven't lost. I haven't seen them. I think the last time I saw them really, the turning point was sometime at the end of the month last month. They had a turning point at the end of the month, like right before All Star, I want to say. But they kind of been streaking since then, watching everybody.
Yeah, they're a really good team, and like you said, I think Kon's a big part of that. He's changed their culture overnight. I just think the way he plays, again, he plays hard, and that's been something that you question about the Hornets. Is like, bro, they're exciting to watch, but you know if the effort level was there every night with them, and I think he consistently brings it, which means when you bring somebody like that, I think it makes everybody else like rise to the occasion. You know what I'm saying? It's made LaMelo better. It's made him focus on Brandon Miller.
Brandon Miller balled out today. He had 26. He had 6 threes.
Yeah, I seen somebody the other day say this. So Brandon Miller's time in the league is coming to an end. I was like, damn. I was on X. So I got back on X for like a night. I deleted it. I was like, this is why I deleted this shit, bro. Look, you're talking out their bodies on there.
They be saying cool stuff.
But yeah, Brandon Miller is a hooper for sure. I hope he gets that shoulder right. Do something about that shoulder, young brother, please. That don't look mangled. I don't know what's going on with that. I really hope he gets figured out. But Melo looks good. Bridges looking like a leader. Proud of him. Looks like a leader.
Ryan Carlbrenner. Calm. He's hooping.
They get a good pick this year. Let me tell you. Diabate. But speaking of the rooks, man, y'all, we got to talk about Darren Peterson, bro. Me and Jap been talking about this young bull for about a good month now. Just kind of wondering, like, what? And this is, and I asked y'all this, and y'all can get back to me on this, right? By the way, just looking at the mock draft, Koa P is projected to go to the Hornets. Oh my God, if they get Koa P, Lord, it could get ugly in Charlotte. I'm not even gonna hold. You're about to say something crazy about Koa P. I could feel it. You're about to say something off the wall. I could just tell you was cooking with that one. You're about to say something
I was gonna keep my mouth shut until.
But we'll come back. We'll come back to that about Koa P. We'll come back to Koa P. But
let me check the box score before I say.
He been hurt though. I think he's hurt.
Yeah, still. I know. It was his first game back today. It was his first game back. They beat the color off of Kansas.
Yeah, he's a dog, bro. So, Darren Peterson, consists as #1 player out of high school last year. Elite Everything I heard, I hadn't even seen him play until he got to Kansas. I knew of him, I just hadn't seen him like on the court.
I seen a high school game. He was cooking. I seen some like a little highlight tape when they committed. Seen a workout, like a workout before he was at Kansas, like in high school. He look he looks cool. He looks good, but
You know,
whatever. But that's all. That was all. I didn't really see much.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm hearing like generational talent, hearing Kobe
yeah,
Bryant comparisons and all this, and that's great. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking. I'm not saying there isn't truth to that. He does have a very mature game. He definitely knows how to get to his spots. He's an effortless scorer. Shoots the ball well from all levels, catches, shoot, off the dribble. Like his game is very complete for his age, for sure. And there's his ceiling is, the highest I've seen from a guard in a long ass time from out of college. Um, but my thing is this is where me and Jack are very, I don't want to say old school. I just think we still came up we're the last remnants of that era where it's like it's bigger to me than just scoring the basketball, or like I got to see an effort level. I got to see how much you care about the game. Um, and it's concerning, in my opinion.
yeah. You gotta
It's a little concerning for me as a GM if I'm looking at him like, see that to
of course,
me,
right.
it's giving Kawhi. And as much as great as Kawhi Leonard is, and we'll never be able to say that man is not one of the goats of the game, and he's arguably top 30 all time. He's amazing. He's an amazing talent in the NBA. A lot of teams could say they would probably do without, given all the things he's done in his career, how good he is, the inconsistencies of not showing up, of not feeling like you're being left out of the loop health wise, feeling like he's not giving you your all, feel like he's taking breaks on you. Like nobody wants the Kawhi Leonard situation again. I can guarantee you that from a GM's position. And that's what he's given, and that's concerning. Um, I know Bill Self, one of the best coaches in college basketball, probably in basketball history, is a consistent professional. I love how he talks about it. He never, blames him or anything, but it is concerning when Bill Self is like, yeah, I don't even know what's going on with him.
Is pretty chill.
Yeah, he's like, I don't even know what's like. I don't even know, bro. Like, you're gonna have to ask him. Like, one minute I see says he's good, the next minute he comes to me and says he can't go, and I'm like,
You can't play.
all right, well, it's frustrating, but it's like I got a team to coach, like, and it's just like,
Yeah, as an athlete, it's an extremely confusing situation.
and it makes you wonder, like,
Ever see-
it doesn't get better from here. It can't get better because in the NBA you have a longer leash to do shit like that. You know what I mean?
And you have more responsibility, more work to do. Like if you don't cut it, you gone. You know
right now, right? I'm looking at the top 3 teams that are like at the top of the mock. It's Sacramento, Cameron. I said Cameron. That's Terran Booth. Excuse me. Indiana, and Brooklyn. Out of those 3, to me, the best spot for Darren is Indiana.
Yeah, no.
Because it takes off the pressure of him having to be a franchise player right away. You go to Sacramento and you doing that there, you're setting back the rebuild by years because we don't know if you're gonna be able to play or not. Like we don't know what Kawhi Leonard looks like if he doesn't go to San Antonio. That's real. We don't know what he looks like.
You can easily get washed about the league if you're going to do
You
that.
feel me? And it's not because he don't got the talent. It's because again, if you know the league, like Jack put me on a lot with the politics of it and all that. If you know the league, talent only gets you so far. Like you can be great, but if you don't play, and motherfuckers is like, all right, we're not gonna wait a whole year for you, and then next year another young guy comes up and he wants to play, he's healthy. Now we're like, do we trade him? Like he haven't really played. You know what I'm saying? Like
that complex is so awful to have because generational talents coming back every 10, 25. Like we get a generational player every 10 to 5 years almost.
This is definitely one of those classes where there's at least 2 generational players in the
there's
top
at least
5.
2 of them. I'll be damned. I don't go and get. I'm not waiting for you to figure it out when I can go and get the next best thing 2 years down the road.
You feel me? Like
Yeah,
it's
you have
just
to have
like
another NBA title in between. You
like
figure out what you figure out for 2 years, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to win some championship
I
basketball.
think there's way more risk with the Kings and the Brooklyn Nets taking Peterson than there would be with Indiana. Indiana's a championship team. They just got
Yeah,
hurt this year, so they gotta
and
had
he
a
could
little
like
reset.
you gotta have something that you could like fill in and like he's got to be able to fill in and score.
You
Like
feel me? Like if Darren Peterson goes to because the Indiana, and he's not that good. Like let's just say he's not an all-star level. He's more of like a six man at best, like a Lou Will type of career. That's still really good. That still can, um, that's really good actually. I mean, that still can get you a
yeah,
decent career, right?
and
But
get you a championship and about $100
yeah,
million.
yeah, right. But if he goes to Sacramento and he's just Lou Will, that is not what they need when they're trying to rebuild. That's not what Brooklyn needs. They need him to be the
Brooklyn don't
generational
need
talent that everybody's
Brooklyn
saying that he
doesn't.
is. You said what, bro? I'm sorry.
I was thinking about Brooklyn more so than Sacramento. They keep picking up guards for what reason? I'm not really sure.
Yeah, they got AJ going one right now to Sac. I think that's perfect for him. Um, I'm scared of Sac just because Sac is traditionally a terrible place for rookies. Outside of Boogie, I ain't seen a good rookie come out of there yet. Well, they had Tyree Evans. Tyree was not bad, but like I just mean as far as like keeping the rookies, keeping them at that
Yeah, and
level, and
actually
building
doing
around
something
them,
with it.
like they're not ever really been good at that. I think the best time they did was Fox when they made that trade for Fox for Halliburton, and that was they built around Fox. That was a good little piece team they put together. But yeah, man, and I don't ever like to like downplay the young bulls or put the young, question the young bulls character because I don't know him, so I'm not going to do that. There's people who
Word.
speak about media, and you know what I'm saying, and me being a brother myself, I'm never going to like. I don't know him. I can't speak on what he goes through. Hell, I don't. I can't. I don't have information.
Word.
What I can say is I know he's talented enough, and I know he cares about the game enough to do better. And when he's on the court, Kansas is a better team. Now tonight they got bum rushed, unfortunately. Um, but I know they came back. Hold on, what's the score? I know
Nah,
it was they got smashed
they came
again.
back in the first half. They came
Uh,
back in the first half, made it like a 6, 7 point game, but nah, they got cooked by like 20 plus, 25 plus.
Alabama is so fluky. Dang, BYU's losing to West Virginia right now. The
Yeah,
ultimate
I saw that
collapse.
coming. I saw that coming.
Uh,
I definitely saw that coming.
Clemson beat Louisville. Not surprised.
What's his name? That guard West Virginia guy, Honor Huff.
Mm-hmm. I
He's
think I
really,
seen
really
something right the
good.
other day.
He's really good. He's really nice.
Yeah,
They got some
I
good
feel like
players.
Duke definitely ran away with the number one
What's that
seed again.
Stanford score? They started playing already? Stanford SMU? Oh, that's later
I think
tonight,
I
I
got
think.
Tech beating North Carolina tonight.
Oh, nah.
Okay.
Stanford's up 7. You seen this kid from Stanford, the guard, Okori?
Yeah, he's tough. He
Yeah,
gave us a little problem in the first few minutes. We played him.
yeah.
But yeah, Darren, man. I hope you get your medical stuff right, brother. I hope that whatever people are saying about you, man, you prove them wrong because you are a world talent. You can score the hell out that ball. I ain't gonna lie to you. You smooth.
Okay, he's
It's not
one of them.
he's not playing 100% in college. That he looks like 70%. Like you were telling me that the
No,
happens like different levels.
I wanted to chime in with a little bit of that. Is
Wow.
I feel like I feel like everybody's on. I think he's ready for the NBA, and burning himself out in college doesn't really make sense. If he knows that he already knows that's what everyone says every day. You're the first or the second pick between you and AJ, and he already knows that he's gonna have to go into a role where he has to perform. Like we said, it could be a Sacramento if he's the first pick and he's got to score 30 a night. Could be Brooklyn where he's got to do the same thing, or be next to MPJ and figure out how to win with a person who puts up a lot of shots. Either way, he's going into a role where he's going to be demanded of his availability. So maybe he's not all in with Kansas either. You know, maybe he's not fully convinced that they're a champion, that like they're going to go win a championship. Maybe he's playing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's just holding on for March for a championship run. Maybe he's holding on for the NBA. So, but like you said, I'm not always quick to like hop on the defense and like, oh, he don't care about basketball. He's trash. Blah blah. It can look like that though. I can see why it might look like that, but at the same time, might have to have some hindsight perspective and look on the other end. Maybe he's holding on for a bigger picture because he knows he's already dealing with ailments. Because he has said about his hamstring. He has said if I could go, I would go. He said that. He said if I could go, I would go. And everybody else is choosing to come up with their own assumptions instead of just taking the kid's word for it. So for now, I'll take his word for it. If he could go, you could go. I understand maybe the hamstring thing is, holding him down, but so far I'll take your 20. I'll take your 20 in 15 minutes or 20 minutes. I'll take you playing the first half, a little bit of second half. As a coach, it's frustrating. I don't blame Bill Self for being frustrated. You're like, okay, he's gonna quit on us half game every game. So now I got to figure out secondary options. But I also can see like as a family, as a brother, as an agent, even as an NBA coach, like nah, hold on, because we want to pick you. We don't want you to get hurt and tear your hamstring all the way, and now you can't play when we draft you. So I don't know,
No, that's a good perspective. Definitely, I do think that there's more to it than what us people know because we don't talk to him every day. And I believe that the talent is there, and I think if he gets around the right system and he gets around the right people that support him and what he's trying to do and who he's trying to become as an NBA player and that cares about his health, he could be special, man. I think he will be special. I do. I think his draft class is very deep. Very, very deep. They got a lot of future all-stars in there.
Shout out that boy Kingston Flemings.
Kingston Flemings. Yeah, he's tough. His shot taking is a little crazy, but see, they got him going They got him going to the Jazz. Why? That would not work with him and Keontae George. I don't know what that's about.
Walter Clayton, Isaiah Collier, Bryce Sensabaugh. Why are you doing that?
I think it make more sense if they got Caleb Wilson to the Jazz. They got Caleb Wilson going to the Hawks. Why? When they got Jalen Johnson, who is
Jalen Johnson.
I don't know what this.
And you just drafted.
This is CBS.
You just drafted Rishad. I'm not even gonna do him like that.
Rishad
shit.
Nah. Now you're doing him crazy.
Nah, bro, pack it up, bro. Because I see somebody literally talking about it.
You're doing him crazy.
I was thinking about it the other day. Because if he was the way they do American players, the leash is way shorter. Because he's European, he's still able to come around and average 3 and 3. Come on, bro. Let's pack it up. Let's pack it up.
Well, they got Darius Akuff going to Dallas. Ew, that'd be nasty. I'm not even gonna lie.
Pack it up. Pack that shit up.
You talking about Rishad, bro? He might gotta go back to the Euros, bro. Might gotta give it a Euro shot, bro.
At least the G. I don't think he's like god awful, but the leash is crazy. The leash is crazy.
I mean, but you know what, bro? But that's not really his fault though, because that draft class last year was weak. I'm not gonna lie. It's the weakest we've ever seen.
It's not his fault. He can't get a bucket.
He was the best player in the draft for his draft class, which was bad. Like he was. Actually, I think Matas is a lot better than him. A lot better than him.
I was literally just thinking about Matas. Like
Matas is doing way better than him. Matas is tough. He's so tough.
Matas would boom on his top.
Yeah. Nah, I agree. He ain't really developed at all. Asa Newell's better than him. I think Asa better than him. What? You don't like Asa Newell?
Nah, Asa Newell is nice.
It's tough.
I don't. Maybe it's the spot. I don't know.
It is the spot.
I've definitely seen the development.
The Hawks are mad big heavy though. They're mad. They have the same type of forward in 5 different versions. Like you feel me? They already got Omega Kongwu. Then they got Jalen Johnson. They got all these 6'9", 6'10", wings, and it's like, bro, everybody's not gonna get 10.
Yeah.
Like, where's
Yeah.
Asa Newell gonna fit on his roster where he's gonna get developing time?
Nikhil Alexander-Walker, the shooting guard, is 6'8".
You feel me? Like, it's just not. There's no room for these young bulls to like develop with somebody like Jalen Johnson who plays that exact position. Like
that doesn't bail Reese Shea out though. It doesn't bail him out.
To me, it does because Reese Shea is a ball handler. Like he came over here ball handling, like you know what I'm saying. Like he was more like a.
That's the thing. I can't even tell what he's good at. I want to say defense. I want to say defense so bad, but I can't see it. I don't see it.
Bro, he came over here as a ball handler, bro. And he got put on a team where they not giving him the ball. What are you supposed to do? He's not a shooter. He didn't come over here being a shooter, bro. Nah. Put your hands down. Go stand in that corner, gang. I'm not gonna lie. Jalen Johnson's an all-star. That's just over.
Brian, put your hands down. It's crazy.
Jalen Johnson's an all-star. You're not getting this, bro. Let me get the ball, bro. Go ahead down court, bro. Like, nah, that's just dead. And again, like when you come into a team like that, you gotta like hoop right away to like secure your spot. You know what I mean? Like, we're on year 2 and like you're not doing it. Like year 3, you're probably done. Like we're probably moving on. Like look how they did Trae Young. They get Trae Young like 5-6 years. It's time to.
I'm not trying to air that because there's nights where the guys are injured and you still ain't plugging. You still ain't doing nothing.
Nah,
I ain't hearing it.
I'm hearing it.
What's his name? Shout out to my young bull, Yannick von Niederhauser from the Clippers. He turned up. Kawhi was injured the other night. He stepped up. Jordan Miller, they stepped up, got to a bucket. That's my point. That's just my point. I'm not asking you to get to it every night, but when the guys aren't available,
show me why we drafted you. You got to be able to step in and like.
Tell me why we picked you up.
I'm fair. I'm hearing that.
And I brought up Niederhauser's because I want to say they were in the same draft class, if not the year after, and they're from the same country. So, nothing like a little competition.
We had that Duke versus Michigan game. Back on the college tip. You know. I just wanna. I'm not gonna do too much. I'm not gonna do too much, cause I did it already. I called right away. I called this man screaming. I was on the phone with my wife, my in-laws. You know what I'm saying? I was a little fed. I had to apologize to him, but I was talking to Jack. You know what I'm saying? Cause let me tell you something. This man Jack, bro, was talking filthy, y'all. He was talking real filthy on us, like talking real filthy. Like he was gonna blow us out. And it wasn't gonna be no game for real, and all this other shit. Like we ain't never seen nobody like them this year. And let me tell you, I seen what they had.
They lost that
I wasn't impressed. I'm gonna be honest, that wasn't really that impressive to me. That Yaxelberger dude, overhyped.
Yaxelberger is crazy.
Overhyped, bro. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only saying that. Because, don't get me wrong, I know he's a National Player of the Year conversation. He should be. He's a dog. All jokes aside, he's a dog. But the way he was the way they was moving and acting that week, like on up to it, like we wasn't, like Duke was just kind of one of them teams, like, oh, we finna watch it, whatever. And then they get in there, and then like I see one of their like players, like he can't shoot if I paid him $1 million. Couldn't shoot.
Who that?
You know who it is. Your guard. He's trash. He's trash. Elliot Cadeau's a trash can, respectfully. He's a trash can.
Don't do my jersey man's like that.
He's a trash can. He's a trash can. I'm not gonna lie. In a list of jersey guards, yeah, he's one of the worst for sure.
Oh wow.
For sure. I stand on this. Javon Quinterly would have played better than him in that game. I stand on that.
Javon Quinterly is.
John Quinterly didn't really get a career he wanted to because of the school he went to, for real. But if he would have went to a school if he'd have been in Elliot Cadeau's shoes last night, he would have played better. He would have played better. Right, exactly. He would have played better on that team than Elliot, for sure. He would have made a layup. Promise you that. He would have made that layup that was wide open.
He Jelly fam. That's Elliot Cadeau problem. You can't be from Jersey and not go ahead and get that Jelly fam
And it's
certification.
really him more than anybody else because
That's his first mistake.
like these Carolina
We
fans
just
and
had this conversation earlier about the point guard play. You're not winning no meaningful games without good
yeah,
point guard
bro,
play.
like
And
it was the
0
team
for
crazy.
9, my brother.
Now, shout out to him. He played good the other night. He had 18. He was
Yeah,
hooping. He
nah,
was hooping. I'll give him
for
that.
sure. I got love for I got
If I'm
love
gonna
for the
tear him
kid.
down, I'm gonna build him
I
up. Yo,
forgot.
I ain't exactly poop. He's not poop, but like
Definitely.
it's that Carolina like.
He played like poop, and you gotta
Yeah, he did
acknowledge
play.
you gotta acknowledge that you played like poop.
He did. And it's more
But
again like Jack noted. He not on this side of social media that I see with the Carolina shit. They love to like find any way, and we do too. We do too. I ain't gonna lie, it's not just them. We definitely like that. Like we're not playing each other. We go harder than the other team we're playing against. And they were like talking federal, like Michigan's gonna wash y'all, and that's why y'all lost to us. And it's gonna be worse than Michigan, whatever. And I'm like, you could never sniff a Michigan jockstrap. It would beat the brakes off of y'all. Y'all would never even be in the game with them. I stand on that. You could have Caleb Wilson and whoever you else you need, and they would still beat the hell out y'all, regardless. That's me though. So I'm like, okay. And then like we get in the game, and I'm seeing like, hold on, this Michigan is not as like I thought it was a little bit better than this, to be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Mara, and you had a good point. Mara did get foul trouble early, and that did affect. So we don't know what that would look like in a bigger state, i.e. the tournament, whatever. It could look a lot different, especially if Mara's playing. It could have looked different for sure. I'm not talking now. I'm gonna be honest about that. But I just mean as far as the guard play was not impressive to me. Like I was not impressed by their guards. I don't even really know who their guards are.
That's what I was gonna say.
Their big men were the best. Like the 21, he's tough. He was giving us a problem all game. He should have got more minutes. He was on the court enough, in my opinion.
Morez, our guy.
Yeah, he was tough.
It's hard to find play. It's hard to find time between Morez, Mara, and Luxembourg.
Because they're not. Mara can't go step out on the line out in the perimeter like that. So that's the problem. If he could, Yesselberg can, so he could play the 3. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. It was just like a lot of talk was being said about the game. Not from Jack, but just from what I was reading, it was a lot of like, oh, they gonna get washed, and I was just like, I feel like people forget that we got like a top 2 defense, if not one in the country. Like we really guard for real. It's not one of the better Duke teams offensively at all, but as far as defense wise, we're really clamping shit. Like, and I stand on that. Every team we played against, we put them in a fucking box. Carolina, we put them in a box. Don't get it confused. We lost. But we was guarding our ass off. They made a wide open shot because we was rotating. They caught us on a scramble. But, like, we was hooping. And I promise you, when we play them in Keepin next week, we're going to beat we're going to beat the doors off of them, bro. It's going to be bad. Like, especially if Caleb Wilson don't play.
Virginia, too.
Yeah, we just beat the doors off Virginia, number 11. That wasn't even a game. We ran them out the gym, like, quick. Get the fuck out of here. Next. Like,
30 ball.
I can't wait to play Carolina, though. I can't wait. When we play, if Caleb Wilson does not play, we're going to blow the doors off of them. It's going to be quick. Quick, merciless, flawless victory. I cannot wait. And then everybody, all that talking they was doing when they was in Chapel Hill is going to be real quiet. Like, and by the way, Carolina is not winning a game in the they'll win one game in the AC tournament. They're going to lose the second one. You heard it here first.
So I'm not sold on Carolina. That's your own.
But Michigan, Michigan, I don't want to play them again. I'm gonna say that right now. I don't want to play them again. I would refuse to. I would really hope that we don't got to play them again.
You know how bad.
It's hard to beat a good team twice. I ain't gonna lie.
Yaxelberger was. He was itching in the post pressure. Just everybody was like calling him like immature and like he doesn't know how to talk. I know what that feeling is. I know what that face means. That face said we shouldn't have lost that game. We should have beat them boys. And that's what that.
It was a war too. I'm not acting like we whooped y'all ass. It was a war the whole game. So
I believe we were up. We were up at half. We were up going in half.
Yeah, about 2 at half. Lead. And you also had like a 7-point lead at one point too.
Yeah.
Again, it was one of those games where there's 2 good teams that you knew it was gonna go down to the wire. It's gonna be a few possessions that made the difference.
That's how I feel right now. I feel how Yaxo feel. I want to see Al again so bad, bro.
I don't
I
want to
want
see.
that. I
Like, I'm
want that
not ducking it.
so
Like, again, like, I stand on what I
bad.
said before. I do feel like,
Y'all don't have to duck. Y'all don't have to duck. Y'all
yeah,
were the better team.
I
Like
do feel like we play again. Like, the
y'all can
expectations
rock with
still
us.
remains the same. Like, I still expect to
Yeah,
win.
yeah. It's gonna be
But
a
like,
similar game. It's all
yeah,
about the
it's just
why.
like you know how you rather
Yeah.
not work that hard to win to get into the tournament games. Like, I'd rather play somebody else. Like, I know who I don't want to play either is Florida. I don't want to play Florida. Them motherfuckers is big, and they guard play is solid. Xavier Lee and Boogie Flan figure it the fuck out, and
They're really good.
yeah, they're looking like a repeat. Not gonna lie to you.
Them Arizona looks
Arizona.
terrifying.
The thing with them is
Arizona looks
if Koa
terrifying.
P's not 100%, I don't really believe in him all that much no more. He's a big key to it. Kind of like Caleb Wilson. Like not like Caleb Wilson because I think Arizona's a way better team without
Yeah,
either
they're
one
way
of
better.
them.
They're
Then
way
yeah,
better. They're way better without than Caleb Wilson than North
well,
Carolina
Koa
without
P,
Caleb.
yeah, but I do think that to beat the elite teams, like to run to beat a Michigan, I think they need Koa P though
Yeah,
because
the team would have to be complete in order. Team got to be
um,
complete in order to compete.
but yeah, I think y'all are good. UConn solid. I know you hate UConn, which is funny. Um,
Yeah,
I
I don't
think
give a damn about UConn right now.
Nebraska's gonna be sneaky. Another sneaky team that could get in that Elite Eight.
They pulled the W out today. They were losing the first half.
Illinois, I was expecting a way better performance than what Illinois gave y'all. They look like shit. Um, I'm not
That
gonna
was,
lie.
we had a lot of built up frustration.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I had to get one back on the rank team for sure. Y'all so bad. That beat the fuck out them. Um,
Yeah,
that wasn't even meant for them. Unfortunately, they caught it straight.
yeah.
Um,
Nah, that they're just in the path of a
uh,
bullet right now.
I saw the interview today where Dusty May. Y'all still
Oh, the
sitting
post
with that
game.
Duke game. Y'all Duke balls really fuck with y'all. I didn't know y'all cared about it that much, but that's a fun little rivalry that they've had for. It's been a rivalry for a long time, but I like how it's kind of back now. Like
Yeah,
we
we're
got we
mad
got we got
about
to we
that,
got we got
man.
to we got to do that next year, man.
I told you before the game, bro, that this one was for the Fab Five, dude. Like that was for like that we needed our get back right there. And if we're not gonna get it there, it makes it even better. That I pray to
He plays in the
God that we
tournament.
see you guys in the tournament, bro.
Nah, bro. Imagine just a chip game though. That'd be hard. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be
That's
hard.
exactly what I want.
That'd be hard. That'd be hard. I ain't gonna
That,
lie.
would- that's
But
that would be a generational matchup right
oh,
there.
for sure. Yeah. No, definitely. But yeah, there's some Houston. I like Houston, but I think they're a little top heavy, guard heavy. They don't
Yeah,
really got no paint presence.
yeah.
So I think when they
They're not,
play a bigger
they're not
team,
gonna compete.
they're gonna get
They're
killed by
not
a
gonna
bigger
compete with a
team.
big team. Yeah,
Kansas.
Florida.
I mean, Kansas is really good, but then they got absolutely whomped today. Unfortunately, I'm just kind of rooting for them. Like I said, I've been rooting for my young boy. I want Darren Peterson to shine. I like BYU because my sister-in-law goes there, but they getting smacked by West Virginia still. Alabama is another guard-heavy ass team. Very guard. They got that one big dude though in the middle. He's tough.
Huh?
Yeah, I watched that game when
Oh,
they went back and forth with Arkansas and they beat Arkansas.
Arkansas. Yeah,
He was
yeah.
dominating the paint. I don't know who that big dude was. Given Arkansas did only have 7, they only had like 8 or 7 players because 3 of them were injured.
Oh, wow.
So they ain't really had no depth for real. But still, like Alabama's a decent team. Tennessee is really up and down this year, but they're winning right now versus Alabama. So
Yeah, they're handling Bama.
Virginia's another good team. I know we blew the doors off of them today, but that's just an anomaly. Like Duke's is on a run right now defensively. Texas Tech beat Iowa State. Iowa State's fluky as hell.
Yeah.
St. John's is another good one. Like I said, Florida's really good. Arkansas,
Iowa State is fluky.
Gonzaga's a team that can sneak up on you. So yeah, I think me and Jack were saying I think a month ago that the pyramid's wide open this year. There's a lot of good teams, but I think size is going to be the contributing factor to whoever wins the chip. It's going to be the team that played the most physical in the paint, and without fouling. By the way, like because I think that's again
And fouls are getting called.
to the Michigan thing. Yeah, the fouls are getting called for sure. The whistle is weak as hell in college right now. So it's just it's defending without fouling in the paint, and then your big man depth got to be on point. And then should be able to shoot the ball, bro, making threes. Gotta be able to shoot the ball now, especially where the game is going. Like, if you can't shoot, that shit is dead. Like, it's killing a lot of teams too.
Arizona.
You said what?
All those factors sound like Arizona.
Unfortunately, they look like the best team this year, completely, like all around. I know for us personally, it's just been when we don't got Boozer going and we don't got Evans going, it kind of can look a little slow offensively, and we've been able to stay in games because we do play really, really good defense. But I know in the tournament, there's going to be those games where, like, defense is a part of it, but you got to, like, be able to keep up scoring-wise. And that's my concern as we play a team like Arizona. Hell, even a team like Houston. If Houston just gets on a fucking burner, and they definitely can, they start shooting the lights out in the first half. Now you're down 15. You're like, shit. And Duke team down 15 is bad for us. Bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like this about us in McCurney, like we give up. It's gonna be on the defensive end for us at least, because we can pound the paint. And shooting's just got to be better than it looked. It looked better last night, but you know what I'm saying?
No,
defense.
Definitely. Yeah.
It was gonna be the factor, stopping the ball and going to paint.
But honestly, that's been like, I know for us historically as a program, we've lost a lot of games in the tournament because of what I would say the last few years we lost because of defense. Our defense was not very good the last few years. And then when we've had good defensive teams, it's been we couldn't score enough. Like when we had those upsets with Lehigh and fucking what's that one school CJ McCollum's from? No, yeah, he's from Lehigh. I'm sorry. Mercer. We lost to Mercer that one year. Mercer was on a fucking burner. Like they were just shooting the shit out the ball.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like we couldn't score. Like we could defend, but like after a while, you got to put the ball in the hole. We just got cold. So that's my concern with Duke always is, are we gonna get cold at the wrong time? So
yeah, can't be having that.
And that's really any team, to be honest. But like for us especially, we get cold in the tournament a lot.
We've been pretty good at covering up those leads that we lose this year.
Yeah. Y'all are a really good team though overall. A very well-rounded team. So then we last thing for us, bro, is we gotta talk about James Harden and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Give me a few things that you liked about it, and then I'll give you a few things I've liked about the Thunder with Jared McCain, and then we'll flop. We'll switch.
I think he's been a better fit than I thought it would have been. I think it's a perfect fit. He makes them look like a legitimate playoff team. I was just thinking about it earlier because they played. What did they play last? Yesterday, I believe they played last, but he was out. Donovan Mitchell was out, and they won that was against the Pistons, right? They played yesterday. It was a close game. Oh yeah, it went to overtime. The Pistons won by 3. But they were winning most of that game. I think it's definitely made them like realize what they have. Because Jared Allen's stepping up. Evan Mobley's playing. He's back and he's healthy.
All the other shooters are starting to. Damn.
He's had a few games lately where he got some 20s. He had a 40 the other night.
Who?
Jared Allen.
He had a 40 ball?
40 clip.
Hold on.
Check his last 10 games. Check Jared Allen's numbers since James Harden's been on the team. The last, I want to say 12 games. James Harden's been there for like 8 games.
He's averaging 20 in the last 10.
Yeah. He's doing that.
Yeah, he had a 40 ball versus Portland.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going crazy right now. 29, 22, 21, 15, 26, 11. Yeah. 26, 19, 27, 25. Yeah. I mean, that's what when we got James, we said that. We was like, that low key is the best possible position for him. We talked about it when we were talking about should James Harden get a trade, like she needs to go to a winner. Like we were saying that. and he went to a team that honestly needed a jolt because let's be honest, Darius Garland just wasn't providing it no more.
We was just having that conversation about them the other day. They are losing the teams they should not be losing to, and ever since he's been there, they're beating the shit out of the teams that they should have been beating earlier in the year.
They're looking like a real finals contender for real with him.
Especially out of the East, because
especially out of the East. Yeah, there's not a team right now in the East that I don't think they can beat in a series. To be honest, when they're all healthy, so. I mean, they lost
were
to
beating
a
the
good
Pistons
teams.
the entirety of the game with no James Harden, no Donovan Mitchell, no Max Strus. That was pure Evan Mobley, Jared Allen, Sam Merrill on their own. Jalen Tyson hooped as well. Craig Porter hooped as well. So you know what I'm saying? They've showed that their bench is their bench just beat the number one team in the East. So what's that gonna look like when James Harden gets back on the floor alongside Donovan Mitchell? Max Strus, full capacity.
Yeah, well, what's been going on with Max Strus? He's been out all year, huh?
He's been out the entirety of the year. He hasn't played yet.
Jeez.
What is it? I want to say it's a foot injury, but I could be wrong.
Hey, my boy Tyrese Proctor got minutes last night. Hell yeah, Duke boy. He's tough.
Did he?
Yeah, I love Tyrese Proctor. He's a dog.
Hey, Merrill had a 20 clip. Yeah, he was hooping.
Yeah, he could shoot the cover off that joint. I ain't gonna lie.
Max Strus, yeah, left foot, Jones fracture.
Oh yeah, he's out. He's probably not playing this year, unfortunately.
James Harden, I meant to mention that he fractured his thumb too. You know that, right?
Oh no!
Games ago, a game or two ago.
Oh no! Not when
he's gonna miss some time.
Not when he was so close to the.
He definitely gonna play in the playoffs.
Let's just hope he. Yeah, I would just set him out the rest of the year and try to do what we can with the guys we got.
Yeah, he gonna come back.
Because right now, right now they're playing Toronto.
Oh, good.
So.
It's a right thumb fracture. He a lefty.
They might beat Toronto without James Harden. To be honest, I ain't gonna lie.
I honestly don't know.
No disrespect.
I honestly don't know how Toronto is as bad as they are. They should be way better.
I mean, let me go look what they looking like. I mean,
they have a solid makeup.
They do. Oh, they do, huh? Yeah,
RJ Barrett,
Bi, RJ, Scotty.
I mean, they could probably move on from one of those forwards and get something better that fills out the squad a little bit better. Maybe I wouldn't even say point guard because Manu quickly is just fine, but they could maybe get someone else. They could get a lot.
I would say move RJ
Barrett. Yeah, I was about to say move RJ Barrett and go get something.
Or let Grady Dick come in as a shooter. Like let him play that more of a shooter role. I know they wanted him to be more, but he's not more. He's not going to do that.
I was about to say, I think they have better options right now because Jamal Shid's been playing a lot.
Jamal Shid is tough though. He guards too. He's a fucking bulldog.
He plays defense and he passes the ball.
Yeah, he's tough. Jacoby Walter's nice.
Jacoby Walter is really good. What's his name? Manu Quickly's been their point guard. Like he's been their true one. So.
Yeah, Manu Quickly's one of those guys that like, he's turned out really good. To be honest.
Yeah,
another Kentucky guard. Kentucky guards are just elite in the NBA.
I was just saying that the other day. If you come from Kentucky or Duke, you got to be good. I was saying that about Jared McCain. I was saying that about Jared McCain. He came on and like his effect is just immediate. As soon as he gets on the court, he immediately starts affecting the game on both ends. He's in the passing lanes. He's making shots like. That he has that Duke player effect. Like he's not just gonna be on the court getting empty minutes. He's gonna do something. He's used to getting yelled at by Coach K or John Shire. One of the two. You're under a serious regime where you got to do the right thing. So.
Nah, facts. And then definitely.
I do like that. He's been hooping over there. I like it. He had like 20 last night. 18.
Yeah, last night was. I know we talked about it where they pull SGA, and I was like, low key, this is good for them Like
I hated that so
I
much.
loved it though, because at the end of the day, like, just shows you how deep they
14.
are. Like, he's gonna play in those games in the playoff. He's gonna finish those, but like right there, it's like they already been playing winning basketball without him for the last 9 games. So like,
Yeah.
for him to like be able to like sit back and let Case and Wallace take over the game,
Jason Wallace was
bro, that little
hoping.
cuff with the left to the two-hander, I said, yo,
The,
oh my
what? That was
god.
crazy, bro. I did not know he could get
I didn't
up
know he
and
was
do
cuffing
it
with the
like
left
that.
like that though. He cuffed with the left hand. I said, oh shit. That
Bro,
boy boomed that shit. I said,
he took off from
you.
way outside the paint, two hands.
Yeah.
Easy. That was some easy. That looked like high school. I'm like,
Caruso knocking down the clutch ones, getting confident. I said, oh nah, hold on. They might repeat actually. I don't know shit. God damn.
I thought Dad said the same thing. Cause they're like, then they look scary.
Yeah.
I was
A
watching the
little
dishes,
scary last
watching the
night
game
without no
like, hold on.
Shea. Then
I'm not even championship again.
you got Stickman. You got Stickman getting 21 career high. I said, yo, okay, 16 to 21. That's how he feeling.
16-21. That's what I'm talking about, Chad. I know you haven't probably
That's how you get another ring, young fella.
around,
That's how you separate
but
yourself. That was an all-star performance. There you go.
there you go.
But
That's why we are so hard on Chet around here because we know what he can do.
no facts. But we're not talking about them today. But all roads do lead to San Antonio. I saw the clip the other day where Wembanyama and Castle blocked the ball at the same time. Somehow Castle's hand was at the same level that Wembanyama's hand was, and Wemby jumped. I said, "You,
Don't
them
forget
two
about
on
Carter Bryant
defense
off that
together. That
bench.
shit is runts. That is
Don't
like
forget about
that's
don't
hell.
throw Carter Bryant in there.
That
You throw
shit's
Carter
God
Bryant.
no. He not even getting minutes yet. Wait till he
He's
get
not
playable
even
next
playing.
year, bro.
Not even
Bro, they could
playing.
have a
All
line. Their
three of them.
lineup options are crazy, bro. Their lineup, they could dead ass have Carter Bryant at the 2. They could do a thing where Fox come off the bench and all he got to do is score. By the way, or they could do a death lineup on defense where they go Harper, Castle, Carter Bryant. They go small with oh boy, what's his name? Keldon Johnson, and
And Penny
they got
Keldon.
Wembanyama at the center, and he holding all that
They
shit down in
got
the paint.
Shep Penny. They got Cornette. Like God,
Bro, that hurts so
they got
deep, bro.
Harrison Barnes. They got Harrison Barnes. It just doesn't end. You thought it was over. It's not.
It's funny because we used to look at the Thunder like that, but now you got to look at the Spurs like that. They are deep as hell, and no, people not getting
Like,
PT.
and the worst part about it all is that none of them get tired. Not you, all those guys that just get named. Even Harrison Barnes, we've been watching since we were kids. He doesn't get tired. None of those guys get tired.
Even if you
They
do,
don't get
imagine
tired.
getting tired and knowing that I got another defensive dude that's coming behind me.
And then if he gets if he in the event he does happen to just get a little tired or bored of locking you up,
The energy's the
you got
same.
another
It's coming
demon.
back. You got a guy in Carter Bryant. He's locking your shit.
It's probably worse because it's Carter Bryant that's coming in off the back end. That sucks.
So when they play, so imagine they play somebody like who do they probably play in the East, like New York. They can literally just be like
Detroit.
Hey Carter. Oh yeah, all right, Carter, go guard fucking Cade. And just make it hard for him. And just make it hard for him. You don't got to do nothing else but guard.
I don't care if you foul out. Matter of fact, foul out in the third quarter.
You feel me? And then Stephon finish it off in the 4th. Oh my God.
Because you're gonna get tired
of long ass series.
You're gonna get tired of getting all that physical play. You saw how they was guarding Wemby, so all that physical, getting your jersey grabbed, getting sent to the line, and you going 3 for 7. You need that.
Yeah, motherfucker, K was in hell. That's San Antonio's
he was having a rough night.
I was like, oh man, this is what we was saying. Like, yeah, he need help, bro. Cause that's what's going to happen. They're gonna blitz the fuck out of him. They're gonna blitz him. They're gonna send bodies at him. They're gonna harass him, and then it's like, who can like
and
take up that?
Durant can't do anything if he's not getting it out the roll.
Especially with Wemby in there, you need somebody on the perimeter that's gonna be able to like spread somebody out.
Speaking of Wemby on defense, have you noticed that he does this no look thing on defense? Like when he's playing the paint, if say the guy's like on one side, he'll like pretend like he doesn't see it or like he's not looking, and then just flash back and smear that shit off the glass. Why you gotta.
Beat
I've
him,
only
beat
seen
him.
him do it. I've only seen him do it in like 2 or 3 games so far, but he's done it on like 8 different blocks where he's caught Cade with it, where he's creeping, he turns his head away, and the guard thinks that they got an open layup, and he just turns and smears it. It's the craziest thing
For
I've
sure.
seen defensively. It's just he's a wizard, bro. He's a mastermind. He's using the brain because they're not going to shoot it if he's staring at them.
Nah, facts. Okay.
The fake, the fake sleep is crazy. I gotta find some more film cuts on that.
Let me see. So tonight's slate for we leave. They got some good ones. We got the Raptors Wizards that's going on. Boys up by 8. No, these are all played. Hornets won today. Heat won today. We got the Jazz and Pelicans, and you got the Lakers and Warriors tonight for a little nightcap. Okay. But yeah, man.
Warriors
Hey,
and
man.
Lakers game. I'm not trying to watch that. I ain't gonna lie.
I think it might
The Jazz and
be.
Pels is last, but
It's at San Fran.
everybody's injured. Everybody's injured in Utah.
Yeah, injured. They're coming up with shit now. Not everybody getting surgery and shit. Come on now. We trying to get we trying to get AJ, man. We get AJ, bro. Oh my God, we not getting him, but it would have been a nice story for him to play for the Jazz after playing in Utah for the last 3 or 4 years. That'd have been tough. But hey, man,
You couldn't out ass the ass.
yeah, nah, you can't get everything. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. That's a wrap, bro. I appreciate y'all, man. We had a good one. We had fun. Hope y'all enjoy this style. Let us know what y'all think about this style, man. Hey, man, y'all hold y'all loved ones dear. It's scary times out here. You feel me? And just take care of y'all loved ones, man. We're gonna be back real soon with another one because there's just a lot of shit going on in the NBA, NFL, all that. We'll definitely talk more draft, NFL stuff next time because there's definitely a lot with, especially about the Mendoza. I got a lot to say about him. Been watching a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We'll definitely get to that. Don't worry. But I love y'all. Y'all stay up. Peace.